Good evening, everyone. I'm Carmine Gemei. The Wyoming High School Activities Association made a major decision this afternoon. They unanimously voted in favor of reintroducing 9-man football to Wyoming. The new 1A 9-man classification would not start this fall, but in the 2020 football season. This change came about because last season 4 schools canceled games and 2 schools canceled their entire seasons because of low numbers. Some teams will move down to 1A 11-man, and some teams will move up to 1A 6-man, or that's reversed. The goal is to have 13 teams in 1A 9-man. The early list includes Moorcroft, Riverside, Lingle Fort Laramie, and St. Stephen's. 9-man football was last played in Wyoming from 1990 to 1994. Now from 9-man to Region 9. If you watched last week, you know both Casper College basketball coaches Dwight Ganeri and Dan Russell earned the Region 9 Coach of the Year award. For Coach Ganeri, it's his second Coach of the Year honor in a row, and it's Coach Russell's first in his 6-year career. Both coaches credited their team and staff for the individual honor.
I just think it's such a great breakthrough for our program. Just really happy. I was even given the chance to coach them and coach alongside Coach Gutting and T.O. and coach guys like Isaac Bonton and Wilfried Lakai, James and Brock and Amon, Zion, so on and so forth, man. It was just a special year.
I felt like the team was really excited for me, genuinely, and that made me feel proud. I think they were happy, and I think they also understand that, that recognition is part of what they've done and stuff. So it's pretty cool.
And Brody Smith is continuing his success as a junior in college. He's originally from Cody. You might remember Brody's a former Gatorade Wyoming boys cross country and track and field athlete of the year. Competing for Purdue this weekend at the Cardinal Classic in California, Brody almost won the first 3,000-meter steeplechase of his career. He finished just under 8 minutes 48 seconds to come in second place by less than 2 seconds. Brody's time is the 4th best in Purdue history and the 3rd best in the Big Ten this year. And the UW Spring Sports are focusing on their conference championships. The women's tennis team plays their first match of conferences Thursday morning against New Mexico. That should be a great matchup with the Pokes the 5th seed, New Mexico the 4th seed. The good news is the potential to win a conference title. But the bad news is it'll be the final matches for both of our all-conference seniors, Elisa Kunik and Tessa Vanderploeg. Their goal is to win the conference doubles championship. That'll definitely be possible since they've only lost one conference doubles match together in their career.
Just getting to know our tennis community and just playing for these 4 years for these amazing girls that I play with is just incredible, and I loved every second of it.
Amazing. I can't even describe it with words. And representing this kind of a community and university with such a great soul has been just amazing.
While it's the end for our 2 Cowgirl seniors, it's the beginning for the Denver Broncos. They've got 8 picks in Thursday through Saturday's NFL draft. The big debate, of course, is whether or not we should take a quarterback with our 1st or 2nd round pick. But we definitely need a tight end, help on the offensive and defensive lines, and youth in the secondary. Here's Director of Player Personnel Matt Russell on the ideal Bronco.
I think an ideal Bronco is a passionate football player that plays hard, that is the type of guy that realizes the advantage you have at altitude. Putting a boot heel on guys in the 4th quarter and finishing guys off, and that's the type of guys we're looking for.
And staying in Denver, the Nuggets hosting the Spurs in Game 5 of the first round of the playoffs. Series tied 2-2. And the Nuggets finally won a first quarter. Here in transition, check out Gary Harris operating in slow-mo, fakes the pass, he gets the finish. Gary had 15 points tonight on just 8 shots. Second quarter, Nuggets up 5, the Joker to Jamal Murray, and he finishes up while falling down. Murray went for 23 points and 7 assists tonight. Then a few minutes later, Nuggets up 9, and look at this slick dish from the Joker to the cutting Gary Harris. The Joker almost had a triple-double tonight. Amazing player to watch. And a minute later, he's bringing the ball up himself. Give and go with Jamal Murray, and he gets the easy one. Nuggets in control all game, up by more than 30 points at one point. They win by 18 points to take a 3-2 series lead over the Spurs. A closeout Game 6 in San Antonio Thursday night. And guys, tonight the Washington Nationals beat the Rockies 6-3, but the Nuggets are much more important. They're in the postseason with a 3-2 series lead.
No. All teams are important.
All teams are important, but when a team is in the postseason.
This is when it counts.
That's
right,
true.
Right. And then October, hopefully again, that's when it'll count with the bats.
Pedal to the metal.
It's almost it's NASCAR season as well, so there you go.
Of course.
All right, thank you, Carmine. We'll be right back after the break.